two things that really motivate me, well, three in addition to being available to people, but the other two that really motivate me are thinking about planning for our city and not just letting things happen. What we see right now is a culture of permit processing with no city planning, essentially. Our planning department is paid by permit fees. What that means is every project comes in and they work on that project and they go, well, that building looks fine, and the next building looks fine, and the building after that fits the code. But no one is saying, what does this mean collectively? What's the impact of all of this building? Where's the open space? How do we make sure we have a water ground so the water will flow in? How do we make sure we're not blocking people's solar panels? And when I say people, this is not just, there's a tendency in Berkeley to say, oh, the rich homeowners in the hills and the poor people in the flats. I live in the so-called flats. But I'm talking about multifamily affordable housing that invested in solar panels. I'm talking about churches, schools, theaters. Our whole community has invested in this really essential technology, which is one of the ways we're going to survive the climate crisis. We already have roofs. We should use them for solar. But we see a planning process that says, well, that building looks okay, as I said, and these all look fine. But no one is asking the big question. What do we want our city to look like and be like? Where is the planning, for example, at the BART station for a grocery store for the new residents who are going to live there? People will often say, well, we don't want to be Manhattan. But I don't think we're becoming Manhattan. I think we're becoming a suburb with apartment buildings, which is actually the worst answer. So we're losing a lot of our arts. We're losing a lot of our small retail. We're losing the sense of a community base of housing that well integrates with the rest of the city. And instead, we're gaining housing, which is a good, but nothing that goes along with it. So one of my main issues that I'm going to be working on is making sure we get back to this culture of planning, of actual long-range planning for our city.